Okay, hello. So they want me to do an 1111 reading. Now, the angel number 1111 is about spiritual awakenings, new beginnings, knowing that you're on the right path. Okay, the affirmation today is feel love and light all around you because it is. New beginnings, new perspective, hangman randomly on the bottom. So what they told me to do is they told me to title it 1111, have you guys study the angel number 1111, and every time you see it, take it as a major sign that you're on the right spiritual path. I used to have to watch 1111 every night with my grandma for the whole minute, whether I was sleeping or awake. And it was on one of them clocks where you plug it in the wall and they click. It was like a click, click, they clicked, the numbers clicked over. And then it would go to 1112 and I would go back to sleep. And she'd say, that's a very powerful number. She taught me everything I know, boy. She is a great grandma, Grandma Helen. Okay, then I had an Aunt Rose, and she was right here from Hemet, down on Cameo Drive there. So Aunt Rose and Grandma Helen, they want to come in today and talk. So this will be Grandma Helen, and they want me to take one card from the bottom with keeping in mind that the Hanged Man was randomly at the bottom. So that's get a new perspective. Okay? And it's the Knight of Cups. Okay? The Knight of Cups energy. So with the new perspective and the Knight of Cups, it says, a classic romantic, a passionate soul. He's artistic, creative. He wears his heart on his shoulder. Seeking a connection, being in love with the idea of love. Okay? So get a new perspective. Focus on that Knight of Cups coming into your energy, whether it's you're a male and it's a female, whether it's a female and you're a male. Okay, it doesn't matter. Focus on your new soul connection. But the point they're trying to make is that it's new. We have a lot of energy that's trickster energy, where the past wants to come back in, and we don't want the past to come back in. Now, am I going to say that if somebody from your past comes back in and they're totally transformed and they've been sober for a year and they went on their dark night of the soul, you're going to say no? No, I'm not necessarily saying no to that, but I'm saying no to any of the past where the person really hasn't changed. They just want something from you. We had that gold digger energy last week, okay? We want new. So if that person did a 180-degree change, I'm not going to tell you that you shouldn't let somebody in that really did the work. But for the majority of it, it is really sliding to that like 90-10 that you only want new. New perspective, new Knight of Cups, okay? Then they want me to take 3 cards from the bottom and 8 cards from the top. So the 3 of Cups is after the Knight of Cups. So you're going to celebrate that Knight of Cups energy, that new love, that real love, not the fake love, okay? And the 4 of Cups, okay? And what the 4 of Cups is just telling me, like I always usually say, is they're bringing the idea down to the table. So they're being real now. They've done their shadow work. They've decided that they really want to do this. They've been sober for over a year. They've got to be sober over a year. That's just one of the recommendations that we all have. is you gotta show some in the pudding. Okay. Now the thumbnail was one of my stray animals, and we're just saying that. Why did I bring that up? Okay. I'm not sure why Spirit told me to bring that up. I guess you're supposed to look at the thumbnail and see the pretty possum. That's Joey Houdini. Yep, Joey Houdini. And he wore his heart on his sleeve. Okay, so I don't know why that was all brought in there, but anyway. So we've got the Knight of Cups with a new perspective. They must have really changed in order to take them back. You're not going to just take back somebody that says, oh, I've been sober for a week now. You know, each case is going to be new, but just really, really remember that 90-10 with the and the Four of Cups. So they're bringing their new stuff, the stuff that was in their head, they're bringing it to the table. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that Four of Cups. Now we're going to take 8 cards from the top. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that was the overall energy. Now we're going to go into the regular reading with this. This is saying the Two of Pentacles. They want you to juggle everything in your life so that it balances out. Not all sleep, not all play, not all work, not all love. Okay? Get out from the cold. 5 of Pentacles. Anybody out in the cold, you need to help them, and you need to get out from the cold. 7 of Wands, there's going to be a victory. I'm drawn to just his spirit. His spirit is like, I got this. I'm going to do this. I'm building this fence. I'm going for justice. I'm going for my justice, okay? I'm sick of having my heart with swords in it. I've made up my mind, the wild card. I've made up my mind that I can do anything that I want. Look at that, the wild card. And then the final cups are, the final cards are your Two of Swords. Okay, now I said Two of Swords because there's a decision coming in, and it's about your soul contract, okay? And that decision that's coming in is going to cause you anxiety. You're going to have your head in your hands because you're not going to know what to do. Now, what I'm thinking is I really am thinking this is that energy that I got in the beginning of the reading where I said somebody's going to come back in. It's kind of like a trickster energy, and it's an energy where they only want you for something and they're not healed. So you got your head in your hands because you're like, oh, fuck, you know, I wish they would be better, or I wish I didn't have to tell them no, or, you know, something like where you just, the picture really shows it all, okay? It's just you're just that's your feeling. Because I called the Two of Cups a Two of Swords. So it's a decision that you're going to have to make about your soul contract, and only you can make it. So once again, I can't tell you to say no to your past. I can't tell you to say yes to your past person, place, or thing that's coming in. If you listen to Tasha's Divine Guidance, she's every day preaching every day about this terrible situation coming to you with these karmics. So if you want to listen to Tasha's Divine Guidance, that'll get you in the mood of what I'm trying to say. Okay? But it's not going to be for everyone is what I'm saying. So some of you, you're going to get somebody that returns, like an old runner or an old friend or an old job, but it's completely transformed. So you want to say yes to that, okay? This is for very small few of you, and you're going to think, especially after watching this video, you're going to think, well, I'm that exception, so I'm going to take this person back. And then it's going to be the wrong decision, and you're going to feel like that Nine of Swords, and you're going to have to go through a bunch of crap again. So I'm just warning you that unless you're 100% sure that that past person, place, or thing is supposed to be in your soul contract, don't say yes. New Mexico might be significant. Once again, I got New Mexico screaming out. So that's why it's confusing. That's why your head is in your hands. That's why it's causing anxiety, because it's a decision you're going to have to make about your soul contract. And I'm thinking that it's for most of us. Let's see. We've got communication randomly at the bottom of this deck, but let's go ahead and shuffle. And let's see if we can get any repeating messages from the last deck. Okay, we had the Three of Cups, we had the Knight of Cups. This card flew out, the Three of Pentacles. So since it flew out, let's go ahead and see what the Three of Pentacles is saying, because I was asking a question. Yeah, this is a real tricky energy to tell you about, because one, there's a lot of people watching, and two, it's going to vary for each person, you know? So it says cooperation, community, teaching, learning, sharing, listening, teamwork. There is no limit to what you can manifest together. So that's a big key. So is this person going to be an asset? Is this person, place, or thing, I should say, is that person, place, or thing going to be an asset, or is it going to be back to repeating the same old bullshit? So that's going to be one major key for you, is the Three of Pentacles. Okay, is it letting you be a teacher and a student? Is it letting you be able to share and listen? Is it letting you be authentic? Is it an asset? Okay, so that's good. That's some good advice. Okay. For some of us, it's going to be real easy because the person has not changed, and you know that, okay? So it's just like simply thank you, goodbye, send them away with love and light. For some of you, it's going to be, okay, I need to really go slow at this, but I need to hurry up and make my decision, but I need to just see how this person is and use your intuition. And that was from yesterday's energy. Okay, but I can see where I called the Two of Cups the Two of Swords, and I can see where the Nine of Swords, the anxiety, comes from making this decision, from having to make this decision. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. Okay, Five of Wands. So the overall energy with the Five of Wands is conflict, competition, being pushed. Okay, so what they're saying is, if this person is pushing you, if you feel any kind of conflict, if you feel anything off, big sign with the Three of Pentacles. Remember what I said, everything's got to be like an equal give and take. Okay, then we have the Four of Cups. Is the person healed? Okay, just what I said. Is the person healed? Okay, see how she looks on that card? That's, again, that's that Nine of Swords feeling of that just, oh, I just don't know what the fuck to do, okay? It's going to be a challenge because you don't know what to do. You want to reach for the sky, but maybe you're down here. This is tricky. This is tricky. Then we've got the Five of Pentacles after that. So we've got two fives again, meaning change. So they're kind of pushing you to change, But see, again, her head is in her knees this time. So can't you just feel it with the pictures? Can't you just feel it with the way I'm talking? It's just this energy of, oh shit, I really wanted to just go forward. Why did you have to show up now? Financial or health difficulties, okay? So maybe the person is unhealthy and maybe the person needs money. They're worrying about their security and they have a chance to clear their energy blockages and they see that you're the key to it. So again, this is an energy where I would say, really, thank you for coming over. Thank you for wanting to be with me again. But no, I'm moving forward. So it's really, it's a tough decision, but it's not a tough decision if you use more of your Queen of Swords than your Queen of Hearts. It's use the truth more than the love. Okay, doors that activate magical opportunities are always opening for us. So again, we have to be able to stay free to get new. And if you go back to the past, you're kind of clogging yourself up again. But let's take them 8 cards. Those were the 3 from the bottom. You can see this is really difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a very difficult energy, but it's really not. If you just think back to the 2 of Swords instead of the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Swords is that decision. Take off the blindfold. Make that decision more with the Queen of Swords than the Queen of Hearts. And if that person has really, really, really changed and you can see it and you're going to take it slow, but you're going to hurry up and you're going to see for yourself, okay. But that's a real small number. I'm getting a real small number off that. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is you want to go towards your abundance, and this may not be it. 2 of Wands, you want to be courageous, you want to be daring, and you don't want disappointment. 5 of Cups. So does this relationship, job, person, place, or thing, does it bring you the feeling of, yes, I'm courageous, yes, I'm daring, yes, I'm going for my abundance, or does it bring you disappointment? And again, see how she looks. That's the 3rd card, where 4th card, I think, that she's just in that, I just don't know about this. That's going to be your telltale sign. If you're having any doubt, any kind of feelings of this don't feel right, any kind of questioning, that's going to be your answer. Yep, the Lovers. Okay, that's going to be the answer, is any kind of feeling that you get where this just ain't it. Because this new love or this new path, this new assignment you're on, it's going to feel good. Okay, it's the Knight of Swords energy. It's the energy of truth prevails. And I'm going to go do this. I'm running towards it. The High Priestess, see, use your intuition. See how already I feel more light and I'm more excited and I feel better just by the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, and the High Priestess coming out? That's how you're going to be able to tell. You're going to be able to tell by your Hierophant. Is he your Hierophant, or is he just another page trying to become a knight? Is your Hierophant energy kicking in? Are you feeling this 4 of Wands celebratory energy? Okay, so that really cleared it up at the end because it told you. It said right out. It said, is that the Hierophant? Is your Lovers is coming in? Is that him? Or is that just the trickery from the past coming to mess with you? So I don't think it's going to be as hard of a decision as I'm making this out to be. But it's a warning. It's a huge 1111. That's why they had me put 1111 on there. And then you heard me talk about Joey. Now I know why they had me talk about Joey, because his name's Joey Houdini. Check out the story about Houdini. He's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. So check out Houdini. Houdini comes and he goes. Okay? And we don't want that kind of love. We don't want that kind of energy. We don't want somebody just coming in for our energy or our money. So it seems like a hard decision, but it's really not going to be if we just use our Hierophant and our High Priestess energy. More swords than love right now. Okay, you guys, that was a reading that, wow, it's really, it feels really draining, but yet it feels really good because I'm seeing after the decisions being made. For some of you, it's that new mission partner. For some of you, it's an old one, but has totally changed. And those two feel really good. The few of you that are going to go back to the past and not supposed to, you are supposed to. It is your soul contract because you didn't learn enough. And you have to repeat some things. Okay, so that makes sense. Yep. So let's continue on and study 1111. It's going to be a big help. Okay, you guys, I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.